So for this week, I was going to do a story time video about the time that I almost got arrested, but I tried telling that story like 3 or 4 times, and I don't know, I'm just not quite comfortable talking to the camera yet. And when I tried telling the story, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense, so I'm not doing that. Maybe once I get more comfortable, I'll tell it eventually, but for now, I think I'm gonna just do my makeup again. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I might try to do like a cut crease. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I want to try using my Subculture palette just because I never really use it. I mean, the colors are almost really hard to work with, but they're really pretty. So I think, hey girl, hey. So I think I'm going to try to do a cut crease, but I want to do something different. Like, I'm so used to doing bright colors. So I think this time I'm gonna use like some like mustard yellow and then maybe this and these two. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna turn out really bad, but you only live once. So I'm gonna start off with this shade called Dawn as my transition shade. And yes, this is the infamous Subculture palette that's very dusty and crusty, but I mean the colors honestly aren't that bad. It's very pigmented, it's just very powdery, but I'm gonna put this in the crease. When James Charles posted about his launch with his eyeshadow palette and all of his brushes, I almost crapped myself. Like, that is the most perfect eyeshadow palette I've ever seen. Like, that is the eyeshadow palette to end all eyeshadow palettes, to be completely honest. And on top of that, like, I'll show you. These are my only makeup brushes. This is all I have right here. And half of them I got from Amazon, AliExpress, and then some of them my friends got me for my birthday. I just have never been one to splurge on makeup. Honestly, I've never really seen an eyeshadow palette or a makeup collection that actually like catches my eye that I'm willing to spend the money on. His palette and his makeup brushes, the idea behind it, definitely something that I would be willing to purchase myself. And on top of that, James Charles is an amazing person, and you know, if I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on somebody, it's going to be him. Next, I'm gonna take the shade New Wave. Okay, I'm gonna take that first brush that I use and just make sure that those are blended. And if there's anybody that's watching this that lives like near Loudonville or around the area, I need some more friends that like to do makeup, because most of my friends don't really wear makeup, and I would love to like have a bunch of people over and we just like play with makeup, because that'd be so much fun. Next, I think I'm going to take the shade All Star and put that right in my crease. I'm gonna try to focus this not really in the crease, more towards like my eyelid, if that makes any sense, because I don't really want it to go up here. I'm gonna take the very first brush that I use and I'm going to blend all of that together. And then I think I'm gonna build the color up one more time before I add a darker color. So for a second, I completely forgot that I was doing a cut crease. And I guess with a cut crease, I don't really do them very much because I'm not very good at them. Oh, this is bothering me. But with a cut crease, you're gonna wanna put some of the darkness right here too, because you're gonna obviously cut that part out. So I'm going to add a little bit, and I added the tape. It gives me a nice smooth line right there. So I'm gonna go into an even darker color, which is this even darker purple, and just like literally the slightest amount, just like one tap. So now that I've got it about as dark as I want it, I'm gonna peel the tape off, thank God. And now I'm gonna take some concealer and put it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Oopsie! And we're just gonna cut the crease. And now that I have both eyes done, I'm gonna take a little bit of powder, and I'm going to take a small fluffy brush, and I'm going to set that concealer. Now I think I'm gonna add some of those same colors to my lower lash line. And now that I look dead, I'm gonna add a little pop of color in the inner corner just to add a little bit of brightness. I popped on some lashes and some mascara. I think I'm going to use a darker lip color. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lipstick. It smells like chocolate. I wouldn't really recommend this lipstick. I mean, the color is nice, but it's not really matte. You can see how shiny it is. It's not really matte, and it's very sticky. Like, it's dry right now, but like it goes on very sticky, and it's very thick, so I would not recommend getting these. I'm sorry if I kind of seem like I'm off in this video. I've had a really rough week, and I honestly didn't want to make a video at all, but I started this YouTube channel wanting to post a video every week, so I'm going to do that because I think it's fun, and you know, it gets me out of my comfort zone. So I think my makeup turned out okay for the most part. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good week.